Reply from Ma Wong, Paul Lantic, all ashore. Then Sea Epic, followed by Whiskey's Gem, still covering ground. A length the Bravery. Lewingar second last. Top Duke whips them in at the 700 metres. And it's Roman General setting up the pattern. A length and a quarter clear on Nixon. Ma Wong another length away third. And then Sunset Hill, followed by Paul Lantic. Wonder Whiskey's Gem and Sea Epic. And all ashore's got no room to gallop freely as they travel around the corner. And here Nixon moves up to join Roman General. A length away third on the outside is Ma Wong. Then Please Reply, all ashore about to get out, and Whiskey's Gem would need to get a spurt on from Sea Epic. Now Nixon's drawn to a clear-cut lead to the 220. Nixon a length and three-quarters. Ma Wong. Is this going to be another second for Ma Wong? 2 lengths to all ashore. Forget Whiskey's Gem. Nixon still in front. Ma Wong trying to reach him. It's Ma Wong pegging back Nixon. Nixon still in front. Ma Wong's going to get him. Yes, he's made it today, Ma Wong. After 7 seconds and 3/3, he's got there today, Ma Wong, from Nixon and all ashore. Further back was Whiskey's Gem, then Bravery, followed by Please Reply, Sea Epic, Sunset Hill, Lewingar and Roman General, and Top Duke and Paul Lantic were the last 2.
Well, he's finally found out where the winning post is. Good on you, Ma Wong, number 2, getting up to score his first win from number 4, Nixon, and number 1, All Ashore. 2, 4 and 1 should be the numbers on race number 4. Now, the 5th event there. In Sydney, the 2 is George May, 40 for the win, 95 cents for the place. Second, Corny, running home well, $6.65. And third was Kingsview, $1.30. Quinella paid $42.05, and the trifecta $462.25. In Adelaide, and at Sydney, number 2, Ma Wong, in the 4th event there, paid $2.55 and 95. Nixon, number 4, paid $1.60. 1 All Ashore, 80 cents. Quinella, $22.75. Trifecta, $134.20. And we have correct weight notified. 2, 4 and 1 after race 4 in Sydney. And 8.25. All right, now they're just about ready. All of the attendants climbing over the stalls. Lights on, here's Ron.
Excels jumped away fairly. Shell's slowest to hit the ground. Rarify came out running the early leader. From Legend Bearer going up to have a crack at it, and then came Magic Rama, followed then by Prince Silette, caught 3 deep. Going through on the inside as Faithful Thought, historically around her. Then Excels, who's taking off very deep, 4 wide around them towards the lead, and they were followed further back in the field then by Gifted Mascot, who'll settle about 3rd last. 2nd last stage gown the favourite, and last of all is Shells. They're running along, they're not loafing going past the 1400. Legend Bearers seeing to that. It leads by a length and a half. Excels. Over on the inside, Rarify. Now they slacken. Further back, Magic Rama, followed then by Historically. Then Prince Silette covering Faithful Thought. 2.5 to 3 Gifted Mascot. Stage gown taking closer order, and Shells going with it. They're packing a little more as they go to the 1,000, where Legend Bearers kept the pace nice and generous. Led a length and a half to almost 2 now to Excels, but as I speak, he closes ground and gets within a length again of the leader. A length and a half then Rarify, Magic Rama, Prince Silette next. Around them Shells. Over on the rail Historically, Faithful Thought shuffle back towards the tower with Stage Gown in a compact field. They'll both need their share of luck, and Shells around them with another one making a move, Gifted Mascot. Legend Bear in a compact field at the 600 shows the way towards the turn in the Port Adelaide Guineas. From in second position, Rarify, who's going okay. If it gets out, it's into the clear now, and they were followed by Prince Silette and also Excels and Shells. Then came Historically, followed by Stage Gown hugging the rail. Faithful Thought's gone the other way deep into the straight now. Rarify and Prince Silette coming after Legend Bearer. I don't think too many other chances behind them. 2 lengths away then came Faithful Thought and Stage Gown, but Legend Bearer has been ridden a very heady race by Courtney in front. It's going to hang on, I think. Prince Silette's trying hard. No, Legend Bearer. Top ride Courtney. Length and a half Prince Silette. A very good run. It had no luck. Caught wide throughout. Rarify a good third, followed by Stage Gown, Faithful Thought. Then came Magic Rama, followed then by Gifted Mascot, Historically, Shells and Excels.
Numbers are 1, 6 and 11. Legend Bearer the winner, ridden by Jimmy Courtney. Second, number 6, Prince Silette. And third, number 11, Rarify. 1, 6 and 11 as called by Ron in race 4. Approximate totes for the next event, race 5, the Oriental Ruler handicap at Valley. Number 3 paid $1.05 for the win and 55 cents for the place. Second, Gleaming Kayaroon, number 4, paid 75 cents. Third, number 2, Orlandi Star, paid 85 cents. The Quinella on that race, $2.30, and the trifecta, $13.80. Now, the next event is Brisbane. Number 2, $1.90 the win and 90 cents for the place. Number 3, Abigail's Pride, 75 cents. Number 12, Strong Respect, paid 70 cents. Quinella was $3.45 and the trifecta $43.30. Here's the
jump. Kutzbar, Palomino Star, Roman Knight racing. Roman Knight began very quickly near the inside, bounced in front of Paris Bow and Dancing Poet. Bold Endeavour, Be Precise, showing speed, driving through in the centre. Palomino Star began okay, but he's drifting back to about 6th on the inside of Gypsy Circle and Kutzbar, Prince Bourbon, Tristram's Edition. Noble Sun, November Gold getting back, and Kelly's Pearl's last. No speed on, 1,000 metres out. Be Precise pulls his way to the lead. He's a length in front. Second, Paris Bow. Roman Knight a neck away third. Dancing Poet is a length back fourth on the inside of Bold Endeavour. 1.5 Palomino Star, then Gypsy Circle, Kutzbar, Tristram's Edition, Prince Bourbon, Kelly's Pearl, November Gold. And Noble Sun now drops out last. Coming down the side, 650 metres out. Be Precise a length in front. Paris Bow second. Roman Knight third. Dancing Poet one away fourth. Then Bold Endeavour, who's ridden along. Palomino Star giving the leaders 5 lengths. Then Gypsy Circle, Tristram's Edition, Kutzbar, Prince Bourbon, Kelly's Pool, Noble Sun, November Gold. On the home turn, 400 metres out. Be Precise straightens up by a length and a half. Paris Bow running second, and Pop the big question after the leader now. Dancing Poet coming to the outside. He's starting to wind up. Then Roman Knight and Palomino Star. They've got 200 metres to go. Be Precise is just in front of Paris Bow. Dancing Poet struggling a little bit on the outside. Be Precise is kicked. Be Precise just in front of Paris Bow. Paris Bow after Be Precise. Paris Bow's going to get him. I think they hit it. Paris Bow by a nose over Be Precise with Dancing Poet third. And Palomino Star, Roman Knight, Tristram's Edition, Kelly's Pool, Gypsy Circle, Bold Endeavour. Then Noble Sun, Kutzbar, Prince Bourbon, and November Gold last of all.
Numbers should be 2, 7 and 1 there in Brisbane. Number 2, Paris Bow the winner. 7, Be Precise second. 1, Dancing Poet third. 2, 7 and 1 on race 5 in Brisbane.
Is going to be the last one to come up. The rest of the field standing quietly at the top of the straight. A little over 2,000 metres the race. And Venadu moving towards the outside position. The time signal going through. 3 o'clock in Eastern Australia, and they're all set for a start. The lights on. They're ready. Starter holding them. Bay of Sterling a bit toey. So is Glowing Promise out wider on the track. There's a few of them. Rouge Brisson settling better now. And they're racing, and Powerful Mystic was away well. Bold Spirited was slow out. Rouge Brisson, one of the early leaders, racing hard out wide with Farlin towards the lead. They're going to get it. Venadu away well, and also Glowing Promise from out wide has got over one off the fence. 2 lengths away then came Starlit Princess, and they're followed by Bay of Sterling moving around them from Fiery Wanella. Bold Spirited moving up next from Powerful Mystic. And they were followed after a gap of 2 or 3 lengths further back in the field now by Rouge Brisson, dropping well out of it with Hawaiian Blue and Detel. They both must be about 20 lengths off the lead. Down the hill at the 1400, Venadu in front. Farlin, however, has got up on the inside as Venadu's hanging out, and they led about a length. In third placing was Glowing Promise behind them, and then about a length and a half. They all seem to be hanging off the track there by Bay of Sterling, getting up on the inside. Mel Selena, they've all veered off the course. I don't know what's going on there. Starlit Princess is back behind those horses, and they were followed by Fiery Wanella. Venadu the leader. They're getting back onto the course a little bit now around near the 1,000-metre mark. Led a little over a length now too. In second placing here is Glowing Promise. They were followed then behind them by Bay of Sterling. Then came on the outside Bold Spirited, getting up along the inside rail Rouge Brisson. 2 lengths to Fiery Wanella, who's reasonably close. Hawaiian Blues made a bit of a run around them next. They were followed by Starlit Princess, hard ridden. Detel commencing a run, then Powerful Mystic, and they were followed further back towards the rear of the field, coming up the sides now by Rouge Brisson, and Farlin is last as they come past the 600. And here Venadu in front, being taken on by Glowing Promise, who's gone up quickly on the outside. Mensalina a length away from Bold Spirited. Fiery Wanella's running on quite well, and then Starlit Princess under the whip. They're very tired, these leaders, followed by Bay of Sterling. On the corner, Venadu and neck in front as they round the turn from Glowing Promise, and they're 2 lengths in front now of Mensalina. Glowing Promise the outside, hard ridden by Clark, has got up the Venadu. They're together, Venadu, Glowing Promise and Starlit Princess getting a rails run. Venadu just in front. Starlit Princess is going to grab it, gets right up on the fence, and Starlit Princess has won it from Venadu. Glowing Promise, Fiery Wanella fourth, then Mensalina, followed further back in the field then by Powerful Mystic. Bay of Sterling, Rouge Brisson. Detel dropped out again after making a bit of a run, and back behind them Bold Spirited. Hawaiian Blues dropped right out of it, and Farlin last. Well, an unusual race. That I don't know what happened down the side and round that first corner. They kept getting further and further off the course. I suppose they've all hung. It seems silly to think so, but it's the only excuse you can put down. And Starlet Princess, who was actually losing ground at the 700-metre mark and dropping back, has got that run up on the fence with more or less a hanging field in front of it and has got up the score. Number 7, Starlet Princess, G. Murphy first. Number 8, Venardu in Barrett second. And number 5, Glowing Promise, M. Clark third, 7, 8 and 5. The winner, Starlet Princess, trained by Robert Smurton at Ballarat by Staroka from Phantom Princess, to pay $2.95 and $1.05. Second, Venardu, $1.10, and third, Glowing Promise, $1.35. And that was our bookies special of the day too, Starlet Princess, Mike Faulkner. He's not
from Groucho. Away pretty well was Campaign King and Count Henri and Francetta going up quickly, and not far away Burglar of Banff, and then comes Beau Zephyr. A length hit again, Benny picking up ground, a length the Ken's Eye, and then Merry Ruler, followed by Impoverished Sound Horizon. 1.5 to Lygon Arms, and further back in proceeding Silver Award, followed by Rosedale, and 3 lengths to Tierra Wrist. 1100 to go, and Wong leads a length on Count Henri. Hit again Benny, third and getting the run of the race. Campaign King on the inside, 1 to Burglar of Banff, a length Groucho, 1 Impoverished. Then comes Beau Zephyr, and wider out on the track is Merry Ruler, followed at the head of the others by Pablo's Pulse Sound Horizon. Now Merry Ruler is starting to lose a little bit of ground as Francette goes around them. A length then to Ken's Eye, 1 to Lygon Arms, followed by Rosedale and then Silver Award. And last of all is Tierra Wrist. Along past the 700, Wong, a half Count Henri. A length the Campaign King, and hit again Benny. Then Groucho, Burglar of Banff, Beau Zephyr, followed on the inside rail next by Impoverished. Wider out Francette, Pablo's Pulse, Merry Ruler, Sound Horizon, and Lygon Arms is next. Campaign King off the rails to go after Wong as they straighten up. A length third Count Henri, then Burglar of Banff, and Groucho the widest runner. At the 220, Campaign King nursed along. He's ahead on Wong. Groucho the outside. Now Marshall goes for Campaign King. Groucho sticks on clear of Wong, but Campaign King gives plenty. The moment Marshall pulled the whip, the big chestnut responded, and Campaign King comes away and wins from Groucho with Impoverished third. And then came Wong, followed home then by Tierra Wrist and Burglar of Banff, Ken's Eye, Francette, Sound Horizon, Lygon Arms, Merry Ruler, Rosedale, Beau Zephyr, hit again Benny, Count Henri knocked up from Silver Award, and Pablo's Pulse was last.
Numbers 1, 11 and 17 after the George Main Stakes in Sydney. The winner, Campaign King, Johnny Marshall. Second place into Groucho, number 11, and third, number 17, Impoverished. 1, 11 and 17, race 5 in Sydney.
Old race. Oh, still, that's what keeps us going. The glorious uncertainty. Oh, what a horse he is. Campaign King to pay $1.05 and 70. 105 and 70. Campaign King has now made it 19 out of 35. And you can add another $136,000 to his tally, which before today was $676,000. Ken, what a horse to own. Wouldn't you love to have him?
Yes, super horse. His last 7 weight for age races in Sydney, he's won 6th, and he was beaten in the joke race on the bad track, the Warwick Stakes. But who would have thought Groucho had been giving him a start? But that's the way it turned out. And here with 100 metres to go, Campaign King heads off Wong, and it's Groucho coming home after him to put in the challenge. Impoverished, held up on the rails, is now crossed around the outside of them in the what looks like maroon colours. They're actually cerise. He's into 4th spot now, and I think he actually gets there to snare 3rd. But the winner, Campaign King, responding to John Marshall's riding. If you ride them early, they can't give as much at the finish, but what a good performance it was. And he's won from Groucho with Impoverished, an absolutely super 3rd. John, that was the story of the George Main Stakes. God bless Campaign King. I've found a winner at last. And in race 6, I hope I can keep up the good work with number 6, Snowtastic.
Thanks, Ken. Numbers are up now. 1, 11 and 17 officially on the George Main Stakes. Campaign King, a 5-year-old chestnut stallion with a big baldy face and 2 white feet. Actually, his off hind is white almost up to the hock. So it's a real trademark, those white markings, and he's one of the best horses at weight for age we've seen in many a long year. 35 starts, 19 wins, and prize money getting close to $750,000. Groucho second, ridden by Ken Russell, trained by Dr. Jeff Chapman, and 3-year-old Impoverished third, beaten into 3rd place in the Spring Stakes by All Ashore at Newcastle last Wednesday week. You'd never know how. Totes $1.05 and 70, $1.20 and $1.70, and and Campaign King and Johnny Marshall getting a rousing ovation as that great galloper comes back to scale after adding the George Main Stakes to his tally. Coming up on Wide World...
Paid $4.20 and 140. Second, Prince Silent, 95. Third, Rarify, $1.90. The Quinella paid $20.15. Trifecta was $315.95. Now they're moving into
Racing.
the store.
And a nice start with one exception. Sir Sovereign seemed to knuckle over, and he lost a length or two as a result, and away quickly Durham Rivers. Going to it in the early part, Warfighter tested as they go by the 1200. Just in behind them then now came Directress around the outside. On the inside, Eastern Hills clearing that horse, a length and a half further back, Pride of Galaxy. Then Mr. Millionaire, King Saturn, and 3 after an ordinary start, Sir Sovereign. So they work onto the side of the course, and here the leader is Durham Rivers and shows the way. Courtney sitting quietly, a length in front of Warfire. He holds it back to them with 800 to run. Eastern Hills goes to third inside Pride of Galaxy. Directress outside of Mr. Millionaire. King Saturn down on the inside is one of the last. Now moves up one deep, and Sir Sovereign takes off with him. So they go to the 600 and they quicken the tempo. Durham Rivers only a half length in front. Sir Sovereign's gone up quickly. Pride of Galaxy saw him coming, and he shot up in the middle to make a line of 3 with Durham Rivers, the rail. Then Warfire, Directress, King Saturn to the outside. Over on the inside, Eastern Hills, and last for home, Mr. Millionaire. Pride of Galaxy grabs Durham Rivers, running down with under 300 to go. Whips are cracking. Further back, Warfire. Mr. Millionaire racing erratically is back at the tail, but it's Pride of Galaxy drawing clear. Warfire trying hard with Durham Rivers. Pride of Galaxy, though, Shepherd rides it well and gets it home hard with the shillelagh in the left hand and wins it by 2. Second, Durham Rivers. Third, Warfire. 4 away, Eastern Hills, King Saturn and Mr. Millionaire. They may have bump rounding the turn. Directress further back and Sir Sovereign.
Numbers 5, 2 and 8. The winner, Pride of the Galaxy, to pay $1 for the win, 55 a place. Durham Rivers to pay 75, and Warfire number 8 should pay $1.85. 5, 2 and 8, race 5, Adelaide. Sixth event there, French Cotton.
In front of Paris Bow and Dancing Poet. Bold Endeavour, Be Precise, showing speed, driving through in the centre. Palomino Star began okay, but he's drifting back to about 6th on the inside of Gypsy Circle and Kutzbar, Prince Bourbon, Tristram's Edition. Noble Sun, November Gold getting back, and Kelly's Pool's last. No speed on, 1,000 metres out. Be Precise pulls his way to the lead. He's a length in front. Second, Paris Bow, Roman Knight, a neck away third. Dancing Poet is a length back fourth on the inside of Bold Endeavour. 1.5, Palomino Star, then Gypsy Circle, Kutzbar, Tristram's Edition, Prince Bourbon, Kelly's Pool, November Gold. Noble Sun now drops out last. Coming down the side, 650 metres out. Be Precise, a length in front. Paris Bow second, Raymond Knight third. Dancing Poet 1 away fourth. Then Bold Endeavour, who's ridden along. Palomino Star giving the leaders 5 lengths. Then Gypsy Circle, Tristram's Edition, Kutzbar, Prince Bourbon, Kelly's Pool, Noble Sun, November Gold. On the home turn, 400 metres out. Be Precise straightens up by a length and a half. Paris Bow running second, and popped the big question after the leader now. Dancing Poet coming to the outside. He's starting to wind up. Then Raymond Knight and Palomino Star. They've got 200 metres to go. Be Precise is just in front of Paris Bow. Dancing Poet struggling a little bit on the outside. Be Precise is kicked. Be Precise just in front of Paris Bow. Paris Bow after Be Precise. Paris Bow's going to get him. I think they hit it. Paris Bow by a nose over Be Precise with Dancing Poet third. And Palomino Star, Roman Knight, Tristram's Edition, Kelly's Pool, Gypsy Circle, Bold Endeavour. Then Noble Sun, Kutzbar, Prince Bourbon.
Numbers 2, 7 and 1, Paris Bow, the winner, 350 and 115. Be Precise second, 120. Third, Dancing Poet, $1. Quinella paid $12.40. Trifecta, $66.90. Now, the last couple have moved in Brisbane, so we'll take you to Wayne Wilson and take a look at the scene at the stalls for the running of race number 6 on the card, the novice handicap, and they're all in the barrier.
Go racing. So presumptive began fairly near the inside. Narangbar a little bit slow to get going, and Prince of the City missed it. He was last out of the stalls, but he's showing speed now. Double Collector's going very fast with Smart and Lucky. Double Collector length in front of Smart and Lucky. So Presumptive is going to drop into the box seat third on the inside, although he's tightened up in the early part. He was pushed up against the rails there, and he's drifted back to about 7th spot now. Santa Brigida's going quickly on the outside. So is My Vanity Lad, and Giveaway is a handy 5th on settling down with Narangbar. Dropping back to 7th on the inside is So Presumptive, but he's only 2 lengths from the lead. 1 to Prince of the City, Amana Road. Getting well back is Narangbar, and then Vale Rule, and last of all is Robinson. 650 metres to go. Boy, there's plenty of pressure on. Double Collect, Smart and Lucky, Santa Brigida. They're vying for the lead. King Ryan is a length away 4th, and then Giveaway, So Presumptive. My Vanity Lad, Amana Amana Road pushing through in the middle, then Prince of the City, Narangba, Vale Rule. Robinson's last there, tight and compact as they set sail for the judge. Double Collectors just in front of Smart and Lucky. Amana Road on the outside, Give Way running on gamely. So Presumptive's got a miracle run on the inside. Double Collect went off the track and So Presumptive's coming through on the inside. Double Collect joined by So Presumptive. The favourites hit the lead. Narangba trying to push his way clear. He's flying home, Narangba. It's So Presumptive just in front of Narangba. Narangba coming at the favourite. It's the favourite hanging on. So Presumptive, they hit it and he's won. He's just lasted, So Presumptive. He's won by a half head. Second, Narangba. Third, maybe Robinson on the inside. And then Double Collect, Amana Road, Vale Rule, King Ryan, Give Way, My Vanity Lad, Prince of the City, and one of the last times, Santa Brigida and Smart and Lucky.
Numbers will be 3, 11 and 4. The winner, number 3, So Presumptive. Second, number 11, Narangba. And third, number 4, Robinson, as seen by Wayne Wilson. 3, 11 and 4 after the running of race 6. The 7th event at 10 past 4. Openers, Latin Clear.
Ready, racing. Heroic Steel away quickly on the inside from Sword and Lad, and Rebel Show began nicely. Behind them, Fab's Image a little slow, but he's cutting across to the rails, and wider out, Bolak Boys going up towards the lead from Bengal Charger, Son of Rani. Little Arnold is second last, and last of all now Brave Trespasser out of the straight. And Sword on Lad, the leader from Rebel Show, and taking them on, Bolak Boy, a line of 3, and Bengal Charger just behind them. Heroic Steel on the rails, a length, Fab's Image. They were followed by Indigenous Prince, Son of Rani, the outside from Family Jewels in the all-white, Little Arnold, and last of all, Brave Trespasser at the 1400. Sword on Lad been headed off by Bolak Boy, is slowing them up a bit now. Little over-length Rebel Show pulling very hard. Indigenous Prince racing quickly round the outside. Heroic Steel off the fence next. Bengal Charger outside it, and they were followed on the rails a length away by Fab's Image. Son of Rani out deep. Family Jewels in the centre, and a length away Brave Trespasser and Little Arnold, and there's only 6 or 7 between first and last. Not much pace on Sword on Lad at the 1100. Led about a neck now to on the outside. Bolak Boy, a length and a half Rebel Show. A neck Indigenous Prince. 3 deep, Son of Rani, and on the inside of those horses there would be on Fab's Image, who's handily placed, Heroic Steel in the centre, a line of 3. Next, Bengal Charger, Brave Trespasser sneaking up along the rails, Little Arnold to the outside, and Family Jewels is last. Round the 800 corner, Sword on Lad and Bolak Boy together. Little over length Rebel Show getting out off the fence now and about to tackle the leaders. Indigenous Prince is fourth, hard ridden, then Heroic Steel. Fab's Image looking for the runners. Rebel Show swept to the lead. Little Arnold coming around them, and Heroic Steel in the centre, and Bev Buckingham's bringing Brave Trespasser through the field with a good run. The leader, Rebel Show, at the 400, shot clear. Length and a half to Heroic Steel, the grey out after it. They've kicked away from Brave Trespasser, moving up to be third now. Then Sword on Lad at the head of the others, Little Fab on the corner, and the leader, Rebel Show, from Heroic Steel, but Brave Trespasser's coming at them like a train on the outside. Bev Buckingham riding hard, and the Taswegian swept to the lead. Brave Trespasser halfway down the straight. Brave Trespasser just in front as they get near the line, fighting back Heroic Steel. Brave Trespasser's one at a half head, Heroic Steel. Third, close-up Rebel Show from Fab's Image, fourth. Then Sword on Lad, Little Arnold. Further back then came Bolak Boy. Next, Bengal Charger. Family Jewels, a shocking run, was never in the race. Well back towards the rear is Son of Rani, and tailed off last is Indigenous Prince. Stone Motherless last, and the lass from Tasmania showed us just why she is an outstanding jockey or jockette or whatever you like to say, because she's ridden at a treat, switched to the outside, and then she showed great vigour as Heroic Steel fought back doggedly in the centre. But Bev Buckingham was able to get the lot out of Brave Trespasser to win in a photo. Although the judges call for a print, it'll get it. Brave Trespasser from Heroic Steel in the photo. And we wait for the numbers to go in the frame. Brave Trespasser. Trespasser $6.70 and $1.90. Heroic Steel $1.10, and Rebel Show $7.05. They're the should pays, and it should make for a pretty good trifecta. The numbers being 2, 5 and 10. So candidates come back to scale. A Taswegian victory, trainer, jockey, and I think the owner also. A good win to Brave Trespasser, Peter, as we have a look at the openers in the last.
Yes, the Moorabbin paid 80 cents for the win, 70 a place, Groucho second 80, Impoverished 220, Quinella 210, trifecta 42.20. Now they're just about set for the running of race 6 in Sydney. Here's Ian Craig.
And away they go. Monreality, one of the best to begin, commencing pretty well, was Fiorita and Nova Edition going up into the firing line. Wider Cheval d'Azur, then Crown Royal. Listen Easy, not all that far away, and then comes Classic Victory getting up on the inside of Vainglorious Janelli. 1, then 2 Snowtastic, followed on the inside by Milanese as they sort themselves out. Red Shoelaces 3 deep, and then Lady of the Castle and a good gap Miss Carrioya Dara last. Cheval d'Azur at the 700 goes to the lead, a length on the favourite Nova Edition. 3rd Classic Victory on the inner. 2 to Crown Royal inside Fiorita, then Vainglorious on the inside of Listen Easy, Janelli wide. Further back then comes, and on the inside, Snowtastic, not doing a great deal at the moment, and Vainglorious has gone away from it. Around the corner, and Paul Sylvester takes Nova Edition to a clear-cut lead. A length on Fiorita, Crown Royal getting through nearer to the inside, and then Listen Easy and a length Janelli, and Snowtastic is next, down to the 200 metres in distance, and Nova Edition in front. Not a big leader, though. Listen Easy's a danger now, and Listen Easy surge past Nova Edition. Vainglorious getting up on the inside, but Cassidy pulls out. All stops on by Listen Easy. She's coming away from Vainglorious and Nova Edition, and Listen Easy scores well. 2nd Vainglorious, 3rd Nova Edition, then Snowtastic, Red Shoelaces, Fiorita, a break Crown Royal and Lady of the Castle, Classic Victory, Miss Carrioy, Janelli, Milanese, a good margin of Dara Monreality, and last of all Cheval d'Azur.
Numbers 5, 2 and 1. The winner, number 5, Listen Easy. 2nd, number 2, Vainglorious. 3rd, number 1, Nova Edition. 5, 2 and 1 after race 6 in Sydney. 7th event there, another big field in the deal, $1.10. 3rd Rebel Show, $7.05. Quinella, $13.55. And the trifecta, $2,491.55. Now, our next event for telecast is race 6 in Adelaide. That's the Chiming Welter handicap at 4 o'clock. And a late scratching here, number 6 Light Action, along with 9 Super Sid, a field of 10. A 7 Sport Comparison coming up now on race 6 in Adelaide. French Cotton out to 3.55. The next event due at 4 o'clock.
Well, they're off at the very first attempt too. And Purple Rain won the start. He came out a half length in front of Young Vigilante, True Style going to them with Starcade. Just in behind them, Super Saddles. French Cotton ridden along with the whip early in the piece, and he's now catching the field. Super Saddles, Regal for Me, midfield, followed by Novelle, Barney Bigard, and 2 to French Cotton. They're going pretty keenly as they work along the side, or the far side down to the side now, where the leader at the 1,000-metre mark is True Style. About a length and a quarter, Lucky Quattro, Purple Rain. 4th, in between horses, Young Vigilante, keeping Regal for Me deeper than she'd like to be, I'm sure. Super Saddles next on the inside of Starcade, who's midfield, then Nouvelle, Barney Bigard and French Cotton together. They're packing a little down the side at the 800, on towards the 600 mark, and True Style led them a dance. Led a length in front of Lucky Quattro, 2 to Purple Rain, niggled at, then Young Vigilante, Regal for Me. Super Saddles being joined by Nouvelle. French Cotton the inside, Starcade and Barney Bigard back with him. True Style led Lucky Quattro as they round the turn. They're 2 to Purple Rain, then Super Saddles, Young Vigilante, then Nouvelle, Barney Bigard, Starcade, Regal for Me and French Cotton. Into the straight, True Style, grabbed by Lucky Quattro. 2 lengths away to Purple Rain, who's trying hard, but it's Lucky Quattro drawing to a slender lead. Purple Rain under the whip is responding, but Lucky Quattro has a break. Purple Rain coming after him. Purple Rain grabs Lucky Quattro, and Purple Rain and Lucky Quattro go to the line with Lucky Quattro fighting on. There's nothing in it. Lucky Quattro or Purple Rain, and there's a heap of them there for the minors, including Super Saddle, Starcade, Barney Bigard and Novelle. Then came Regal for Me, True Star, Young Vigilante, French Cotton. Not sure about this.
Right, it's a photo in Adelaide between Purple Rain and Lucky Quattro. Lucky Quattro may have fought back to possibly get like $3. Quinella $44.10, trifecta $492.50. Now, the protest in Sydney has been dismissed on the previous event, race 6.